What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another tutorial. Today we'll talk about Floor General badge after patch 10. This one is not the most talked about badge, but who knows, maybe it'll fit your build and playstyle perfectly. So what I'll do is I'll run you through all the necessary things you need to know about the badge, like how it works, how much boost you can get, and some other details. And at the end of the video, I'll give you some advice if your build needs this one. So without further interruption, let's get into it. For the badge description, gives offensive attributes boost to teammates when on the floor. Also, at the Hall of Fame level, you can see teammates' potential shot percentage while on offense. It's pretty much straightforward, but the gray area here are how much boost you can get and some other things like does the boost stack if you have two players with the same badge and some other minor details. So let's have a look first on those numbers that pop up. So that's the potential shot percentage of a player in that specific location at that very moment. Here's some variables that affect those numbers. First, the defender distance. So as your defender gets close to you, the percentage drops. Next, your current stamina. So as you can see here, as you recover your stamina, your percentage increases. Another one, your coldness. So here, Giannis has 35% on that area, but now that Giannis is cold, it dropped to 14. And by the way, if you're liking the video so far, please do me a favor by liking the video and subscribe to tune in for upcoming ones. And if you have other opinions about the badge, please leave it in the comment section below so others can see. Now, going back, here's some other details. If you have two players with the same badge, the boost doesn't stack. So in this test, I got Bledsoe and Giannis with Hall of Fame Floor General. So with both of them on the floor, Middleton have 45% on that spot, but when I remove Bledsoe, it's still 45%, justifying that the boost doesn't stack. Another one, the boost stacks with Dimer. To prove that, we got the Smike Wank's reply, the gameplay director. Someone asked if Hall of Fame Dimer would stack, he said both badges would take effect. Now for the next part, let's see how much boost you can get from this. Some sources said that it adds +1 to offensive ratings for bronze, +2 for silver, +3 on gold, and +4 on Hall of Fame. But the thing is, I have no idea where to get it, so I'm not too sure about this one. So I did my own research. First, I tried to use this display here, but it doesn't update. I tried to put Embiid's 3-point rating to the edge of B+, so I was expecting an A-, but here it didn't update. So I can't really justify that +4 on Hall of Fame. So I think the only way to test it is this way. So I equipped KD and Kyrie with Hall of Fame badge each. Then in here, with Kyrie on the floor, KD have 48% on that spot. And I took off Kyrie, replaced it with a player that doesn't have the badge, and now KD have 45%. So the boost was 3%. And by the way, KD have 86 3-point rating, and you might wonder why there's still some numbers popping out. It's because KD have the badge and he doesn't need the ball to activate it, and it doesn't boost himself. Now let's try it with lower 3-point rating. So we take Giannis with 68. So we do the same thing, Bledsoe and Giannis have their own Hall of Fame Floor General each, and with Bledsoe on the floor, Giannis have 35% on that spot, but when I took off Bledsoe, it dropped to 24, so that's -11. So it means the lower 3-point rating, the higher boost you get. To justify it more, I tried with Curry with 99 3-point rating. Both him and Clay have Hall of Fame Floor General. With Clay on the floor, Curry have like 49 that fluctuates to 50 on that spot. Then without Clay, it's about the same. So it justifies that the lower 3-point rating of the shooter, the higher boost you get. So always put that into your consideration. Now let's go to the interesting part. Do you need this badge? So here's my recommendation. First and most important, it's either you put it on Hall of Fame or forget about it. It's like all or nothing. Now, if you play on 2s or 3s on parks, I don't really recommend it for these many reasons. The game is too short, you don't have much teammates to boost, and it's open floor, so I would focus on some other playmaking badges like other dribbling badges, but not these. I would put those 4 upgrades somewhere else. Now, if you play on Pro-Am and you're the point guard, like real point guard that facilitates, then it's a must-have. Given that it boosts 4 other players, and given that you have 4 teammates, the odds of you taking the shot is low, especially you're the point guard, so might as well focus on passing badges. Unlike in 2s or 3s on parks, the odds of you taking the shot is higher, so might as well focus on dribbling badges on that case. Now, for rec, and you're a real point guard or even just a normal point guard that wants to facilitate, I would put it on Hall of Fame as well. It's a much needed badge because you're playing with random, so you have no idea about their zone, so it's really good to have those numbers. And lastly, it's really good in my career, especially if you're grinding playmaking badges. So you have Dimer, Needle Threader, and this one, it's a really good combination. So that's all for this tutorial. If you liked the video, please click that thumbs up button, and don't forget to drop by the channel for some other videos, and subscribe to tune in for upcoming ones, and happy gaming, guys!